all back again. It is the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Vic Excel.
What up? What you do, Spank?
And you know what we do and how we do. Bring you guys the best in video reviews. Country rap video reviews, to be exact. All right, man. Let's get into it. Man, I'm so happy. First, let me say this. I'm so happy that the world is pretty much completely opened back up, even though COVID cases have gone up in the state of Georgia.
Yeah.
But we obviously don't give a fuck. So,
right.
And the reason I'm happy is because there's a lot of shows. Now, I mentioned that Kid G is coming to Atlanta soon.
Okay.
Struggle Jennings is coming to Atlanta soon. And hopefully there'll be more shows coming to Atlanta in the country rap genre. So I'm happy that the world is opening back up and people aren't afraid to do shows. I'm happy for that. Now, you catch me at the show masked up like hell. Don't cough, sneeze, or breathe on me. And I'm vaccinated. You know, I done vaxxed that thing up. But, hey, man, I'm still glad that the world is back open and, you know, people doing that thing. Ain't gonna care me slipping, but I'm gonna be going to some shows. Buy me some merch.
Knock on wood on that one. I'm glad too, bro. I just want some new music. It seems to be coming real heavy and steady lately.
The music is heavy, heavy, heavy. The shows are heavy, heavy, heavy. So, hey, man, that's what it's all about. People out here making their money, creating, and doing their thing. All right, man, let's get into these reviews. First up, you know my man, he has a project that just dropped. He's fresh off a duet with Miss Shelby K. It's my man, Camo Brian, and the name of this joint is Beers Up. Now, this is the first time we've actually had an opportunity to review a joint by Camo Brian. And
right.
So I was really, really excited when I seen this hit. He actually had a video that hit, and we missed it. We didn't review it over the past month or so, but I was happy to see this one. Beers Up. Now, when I first heard this record, when it first came on, that guitar lick got me. That thing started hard. And then Camo Brian, yep. So I instantly got excited, okay?
Right.
Now, and then he hit us within the first 15 seconds of a girl twerking on a boat.
Right.
With the blue kini, getting her twerk on. Now, from there, I gotta say, Camo Brian has a very distinct style. Those who don't like it won't like it, and those who do will. He has a very, very distinct style. He's very, very country. He's got the twang, and his delivery is very simplistic.
That's a good word for it.
Now, it's not bad. It's not whack. It's just simplistic. He's not breaking no lyrical barriers at all. Now it looked like they done a little boat ride, a little boat trip. I'm not sure if Camo Brian was doing a little show on the boat, but they definitely appeared to be having a good time filming this video, and you know, talking about holding your beers up. I think Average Joe has a very talented guy on their hands. I expected more. But it didn't upset, but I did expect more over the way that guitar came on. That little
right. Right.
And that stays consistent throughout the whole song. So I expected the record to be a little more upbeat than it was, but the record didn't bother me because I quickly grew into Camo Brian style. So I'm cool with it. I think Camo Brian could have showed us a little more boogie. Like he could have boogied a little bit. You could tell he wanted to do a little boogie, but maybe he can't dance. I don't know.
Maybe. The
hook was very simple, so it's catchy. It's simple and catchy. People can repeat it in the clubs.
For sure. The hook is probably the best part.
Want to have a good time, put your beers up.
Right.
It's one of them songs that make you hold your beer up and just do this. Rock out.
Well, video. You done with yours? Because I'm all right. Video wise, there were some pieces in here that I didn't like. Like I didn't like some of the graphics, and I definitely hated his wardrobe. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. Like one moment you got on a long sleeve and some shorts, and the next one you got on some denim jeans and a leather vest. Like, bro, are you not hot as fuck? But this was a.
Can I stop you? Did you not realize that the leather vest does say Camo Brian, so that's not
It
cheap.
does. Hey, and he got merch all through this bitch. I respect that. I said I was conflicted and confused, but I didn't all the way rag on it because it was his shit. I cannot be mad at that because anytime you represent merch, then that's dollar signs. I did not. Other than the wardrobe, I like the float element of the whole video. This just people floating on the river or wherever this is, and it looked like it was a chill. Yeah, they float. It's what they do. They just get on one side of the river and float down the river to their destination. They ain't got no motors on, none of that shit. They just chilling. It's a real relaxed and calming float down the river. When we go walking, we see a bunch of people on the river while we're walking. So this is a normal occurrence for us. And they have music while they're there. So they're floating and drinking while floating. And whenever they get to a sandbar, they might roll something up and puff on it. You know, it's just normal occurrences. I respect that. It's just country living. As far as the song, I like this. I don't know if it was a sample or somebody just played the guitar, but it was dope. It was more bluesy than country, but blues and country are first cousins anyway, so it really didn't matter. But when I heard him, when I caught the video, I wasn't expecting this to be a rap from Camo Brian because the last piece of talent that we saw, he was singing with Shelby K. So I didn't know what to expect. So when I came into this, well, I didn't know what to expect. I was expecting him to sing. When he started rapping, I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know, but then as he's rapping, I wasn't really mad at it, but I was like, you sure are proper as fuck when you rapping. Like, damn, like what is this real? Is this authentic? I don't know because I haven't seen enough other catalog to be able to judge, like, is this him for real? Is this the gimmick in the song so it can convey the lyrics properly? Like, I don't know. But based on the song and the content and even the production value, I'm not mad at it. It's all good work. I would probably have done a longer song because this one's really pretty much like today's hip hop was under 3 minutes, especially with that type of hook because the hook is real catchy and it got people singing along. So I would probably do that as much as possible. But other than that, you know, the beat was dope. Guitar lick caught me. Hook caught me. The video represented the song pretty well. Maybe there could have been more beer if possible. But there's nothing else I can say negative. It was a good song, good effort.
How do you feel about as far as him having a future in the genre and being, you know, an average Joe artist? Do you feel like average Joe artist found a good artist that can really, really grow?
I don't know because black and country is still emerging. It's still a tight rope to be walking when you're dealing with folks of the country elements. They still feel like that is their genre and their music, even though there were black country artists like decades ago, before you and I were even born, and they dominated the charts. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to be. Truth be told, are you going to be singing or are you going to be rapping? Or are you sing first, rap second, or vice versa? Like I've only heard 2 records by him, so I can't tell you what Camo Brian represents. I've only seen 2 records, and I heard him singing on the Mud Diggers compilation. So I thought which is why I was again leaning more towards singing than rapping. Maybe this is a one-off, just for shits and giggles, just so he can say that I did a rap. I don't know. So far, I've heard 2 singing, 1 rap. So I'm going to still lean towards him being a singer first, which I'm not mad at because he can actually sing and it sounds appropriate for the genre. But what I don't know. I can't give you that answer because I don't know what to expect from Camo Brian.
Okay, well, I don't disagree with anything you said there. I think him being versatile, especially being an African American in this genre, I think the versatility will definitely help him, and he'll go far.
I don't know if I like this style of rap though. If this is going to be it, then I would rather him just be singing, because this is really basic. Like there was no bars in this bitch. Like it was just, I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna keep it simple and try to keep it as clean as I can while I'm talking about beers. You know, I don't know where that applies in this genre. We're still trying to figure out what the age demographic is, because the shit's wide open. It's not a lot of cussing going on in most music, most of the country rap anyway. So I don't know. This could be just his brand and what he's about. And you know, if he's going to be doing this, I'm not mad at it. There's a lane for it, and I think he can win with it.
I definitely agree with that. And I don't know, man. All we can do is he has a project that I want us to get around to reviewing real soon.
Okay, I hope it's not a lot of singing, because again, like I said, I was expecting him to be singing in this one. So if it's going to be full country, I need to prepare for that, or spoon feed me a couple tracks first before I go diving all the way in it.
Well, I just spoon fed you the first track. Cool. And then I'm gonna send you more. But I think we're gonna dive. We need to dive into some project reviews anyway. We've done so many video reviews that we need to dive into some projects. The dope part about diving into the projects, though, there's no one really reviewing projects other than the heavy hitters. So we can do them. We don't even have to be on top of them when they come out. But I think we need to start doing more project reviews as they drop.
I'm cool with that.
All right. Next up is a record that I wanted to talk about last week that I completely love, and we just had a full schedule. Next up is an artist who goes by the name of Ginger Billy. And the name of this joint is All My Trucks, and it features Mr. Brandon Hartt. You want to start up on it?
Yeah, I can start on this. I don't know who Brandon Hartt is, and before this video, I didn't know who Ginger Billy was. And as I'm playing Ginger Billy, because I turned my shit up real loud when I'm listening to it, my wife was like, you know, who are you playing? Like, not in a bad way. So she ran downstairs. She was like, oh, I know him. He's a comedian. I was like, yeah, he is funny. No, she was like, no, he's a comedian, like on social media. I was like, oh shit. So is this real? Are we getting punked? Is this just some one-off shit? But as I'm still listening to it, whether it's real or not, this is a good song. Brandon can fucking sing, and his tone is what got me. And it isn't even real heavy on the auto tune in it. It's the production on the vocals, rap and singing was A1 on this. I don't know who did it, but they did a fucking phenomenal job, because the layering that is in Brandon when he's singing is what made the song. And that layering isn't simple. That's some Chris Brown type layering, or Janae Aiko. Like they have these crazy ass ranges, and you have to layer them right in their pocket, or it's going to sound out of tune. And this dude sounds perfect in tune with the beat. On top of that, Ginger Billy can fucking rap, and I don't know if he wrote it. Don't care. He's got talent. I don't know if he wants to do music professionally, or this is just some. Like I said, this is just a test or a punk out or even I can do it too type of thing. Whatever the case is, dude got bars. I heard some bars in there, even though this is a fun, loving type of song. Dude got cadence, got fucking personality, because the person is all through the video. But now it makes sense that she told me that he was a comedian anyway. Like if he does this type of stuff, where he starts going down that lane of Lil Dicky or what Weird Al Yankovic used to be. Like if it's fun and fun loving and family friendly, just some over the top humor type shit. I love that type of stuff, because it's hard as hell to rap anyway, but it's even harder to tell jokes in your rhyme. And he did it perfectly in certain parts of the song, but he did it visually throughout the video. Like, this is a great representation. I like him. I've subscribed and liked, but I'm really anxious to hear some more stuff from him. More music. I don't know if I'm going to dig into the humor or not, because some of this stuff be like slapstick type shit, and that's just not my type of humor. But if it's going to be more of this type of music project stuff coming, then I'm all for this.
Now, I'm going to say this because I went and I was wondering who Ginger Billy was too. So
Okay.
I went and found, I went to his page and found out he's a very accredited comedian. I don't know if he's just a social media comedian or if he dabbles into stand-up or not, but he's definitely over 600,000 strong on Instagram.
Okay.
When I first heard this, I didn't even take it as a comedic type of record. I took it like a record. And the more
right.
matter of fact, the more, and the reason I went looking for Ginger Billy because I'm like, man, who is this guy with this talent that we've been doing this podcast? We've been doing this pod for over 6 months, and this guy has this talent, and we haven't stumbled across him on a feature or anything. And that's when I discovered he was a comedian. But I'm gonna say this, Ginger Billy, you definitely have a future in country rap, even if you just do a shit ton of features, because based off your fan base alone, you have the potential to move some. You have the potential to do some streams, buddy. And
Ginger Billy is, and I don't mean to cut you off, but based off of Ginger Billy's current situation and comparing it to what church used to be, comparisons are left and right. Like he could be the next church, but more comical because church is more bar heavy. And I'm only speculating. I'm not making any sort of assumptions that Ginger Billy wants to do this professionally and he's going to move over to this type of shit and he's going to follow Church's path. But Church was a comedian too. Church, and he was more so online and just cracking, just doing dumb, silly shit. Like Ginger Billy is actually a comedian. Like it's easier for an influencer to crack the music space than it is for somebody that isn't. And this guy already has influence. Comedic shit or side or not, if you are an influencer, you have a built-in fan base that is your foundation that is going to follow you because they're already bought in. So as long as you're not doing anything like raping babies or some dumb shit like that, like they're going to buy into whatever you're going to put out there. So when it's something of this quality where it's A1 production, great video production, like it's easier for them to say, oh, this isn't just a one-off. I can take you serious. Same shit that happened with Church. Like it wasn't a one-off. I can take you serious. I'm bought in now. So now he's pretty much multiplied his income stream because now not only can he do the comedic stuff, but you can throw out some music projects here or there and make a couple dollars. This is the formula that I've been saying since I've been in hip hop and since social media was invented, that if someone started to do these types of things, you ain't even got to start with music. Just build your fan base with whatever you're doing to get the influence. And then once the influence is there, then punch them in the face or slowly trickle out projects. One of them two. Slowly trickling out shit works better than punching in the face because punching in the face can sometimes be oh, fuck, what is this? Are you changing up on me? So if you do little, throw a verse out, throw a song here, do a feature here, and then grow your music stuff. So now whatever you built with your influences here, you already have a platform to stand up on as you're building on top of the music stuff.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. And the video ain't slacking, bro. The thing got 579,000 views.
Right. Video is a good video. It's a good produced video.
Man, you see the girl doing it. I don't know if that's a twerk. I don't know
what that is.
I don't know if she's swag surfing or twerking or having a seizure. But I thought that was funny. The little kid is funny. Like, man, I really, really, really thoroughly enjoy. Man, this has probably been my most listened to record. If I had to do a song, maybe I should start doing something like that on my IG. Song of the week. This is the song I listened to this entire week. And in the video, it said it was written by Ginger Billy. So I don't know if that meant the video production, the actual song, but it says written by Ginger Billy. Man, this video was dope. The song was dope. A lot of you country rappers, Ginger Billy might be expensive, I don't know. But man, if you get lucky and get Ginger Billy on the record and there was nothing that's anywhere close to remoted to an L. I can't even see any room for improvement on this. It was shot well. The people out there were having fun. You know, that they were on what they rapped about, what they sang about.
Right.
On the video, it's all the boxes are checked, bro.
Yeah.
All the boxes are checked. Now, moving on. Brandon Hartt. And I think I just spoke about us reviewing projects.
Uh-huh.
I just sent you something. Brandon Hartt has a project that was released, a duo project that was released on April 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Called Honky Tonk.
Oh, that sounds like some... Oh, shit.
They're on Raw Records. Raw Records. Raw Records is owned by Demon Jones.
So is Brandon on Demon's label too?
This joint project, this joint project is on Raw Records, which is owned by Demon Jones. Now, I don't know how they're individually signed, but Brandon Hartt and Dusty Lee just done a project that came out on Demon Jones' label. I just sent it to you. I want to review it.
Okay.
They got featured by Demon Jones. There's only 6 songs. A feature with Demon Jones, a feature with Moonshine Bandits. Then they got FJ Outlaw and Young Gunner on the record. And then the rest are just those two. And they're on each record together, Brandon and Dusty. So they definitely went into the studio together. It's not, it's not one of those pieced up joints. So I'm looking forward to listening to it and we coming back reviewing. It's called Honky Tonk, 6 songs, 19 minutes long. Shout out to Demon Jones. If you have that eye that you signed Brandon Hartt and Dusty Lee. Now I think Brandon is strictly singing, but I'm
cool with that.
I'm still intrigued because he has a youthful sound, that fun sound. So I look forward to checking out.
When did these moves happen? Did we miss the moves? What the fuck, Demon over there moving in silence?
Everybody's Adam announced the label, Church announced the label, Mako's announced some type of merger that we got to wait and see what's going on. And Demon is out here on a 50-city tour with his artists on tour with him, catching the dub.
We need to be talking about that shit because it's some genius moves, fam. Like, let everybody else do the talking over there. I'm just gonna run this shit over here, and y'all ain't even gonna know what hit you. I respect that.
Hey man,
good shit. Good shit.
So like this, Demon Jones is out on tour, on that lit tour with the Moonshine Bandits. Or
right.
The Lax. I'm sorry.
The Lax. Right.
Dusty Lee is on that tour. Which means Dusty Lee is in a position to promote Honky Tonk. But
especially if they bring out Brandon. If they bring out Brandon on a couple of songs, that would be dope too.
Even if they don't, still, the Demon Jones not line it up the right way to at least get a project on his label promoted.
Yes. That's the right way you're supposed to do it.
He can do the song he has with Dusty, because Demon's on the song called the title cut, Honky Tonk.
Right.
So, hey, man. Dude,
good job, Damon.
Let me look up one thing real quick just to see. Because I actually, when I first started just strongly indulging into country rap, I found a song with Brandon Hartt, I think. Now, this is weird. Brandon Hartt, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is the same person. We're gonna have to figure this out. Because there's also a gentleman named Brandon Hartt who we might have to get a name change going on. Might have to be a name change. Because there's also a Brandon Hartt, right? Oh, this Brandon Hartt is 2 T's.
Okay.
Hartt with 2 T's. Because there's a Brandon Hartt who is the best friend of Tom McDonald, who does Major Numbers 2, and he sings.
Okay.
But his is not. It's not country. It's more pop, like cross between pop and folk.
Yeah, what is that? Popping. Who is that? Jewel? That's what we listening to? He a male Jewel?
Maybe. But then he's in he's in FJ Outlaw's body. Look, with Bravo Gator's face, haircut, and beard. Because he's a big bald guy with a beard. All right, now, gotcha. I first heard of Brandon Hartt with 2 T's last year because he had a song. As I reintroduced myself to country rap, November of last year, one of the first records I heard was called We Them Boys. It was Demon Jones and Brandon Hartt. And it was a good record, too. So Brandon Hartt has the potential of definitely being the Nate Dogg of country rap. Because nice. Them Boys, if those who haven't heard it, YouTube, Country Rap Tunes, check out the videos we got there. It's one of the first videos. We Them Boys. So Brandon is definitely affiliated with Demon Jones. And he only has 2 projects listed on Spotify.
Okay.
That's the joint project with Dusty Lee and All My Trucks.
Yeah, that's looking like a signing from Demon.
All right, man. Let's keep it pushing. Next up, I might need to take my shirt off for this joint, bro. Whoa! Next up, Anthony BeastMode with Redneck Mud Mayhem.
Oh boy.
You know this record is right the fuck up my alley. I was listening to this record out, bro. I promise you I was trying to find a treadmill or a heavy bag or, man, this record is a million miles an hour. Energy. I like, you know what? You know, on previous reviews, because we reviewed quite a few songs. You know what? I think we reviewed more songs by Anthony BeastMode than anyone.
Him and Poe probably second, like right there.
But every time, either you don't, we both say the same thing, but on different records. Where on this particular record, you might not feel like the flow matched the beat, vice versa.
No, I've always not liked the production though.
All right, on this one,
uh-huh,
I'm all in. Anthony BeastMode can give me an EP of these, because this one, he never, because you know I've said that seemed like times Anthony BeastMode will out rap the track.
Right.
He did not do that on this one. This is Anthony BeastMode lane. Anthony, I know you ripped up. I know you look like a ladies' man, but this is your lane, buddy. Matter of fact, Anthony BeastMode, you need to be starting the label finding a female who brings this same energy, because the women don't have this type of energy. Bro, I love this record. I'm talking about, this record made me want to do everything I don't need to be goddamn doing. Energy. And you know what I really like most about this record and most Anthony BeastMode records and videos? The focus is on him. You know how you have these energy records and the energy records focus on the crowd or the mosh pit or the jumping around or all this shit?
Right.
Anthony BeastMode is a one-man gang. You got people standing around doing absolutely nothing, just looking at Anthony BeastMode. It's like he said, set your eyes still, because this is about me. Bro, I love the energy in this record. I love what he's saying in this record. And I'm all about Redneck Mud Mayhem. Redneck, I don't like the title. Redneck Mud Mayhem. That's a tongue twister. And he don't really use the title in the hook, but it's okay, because I like this. This is energy. I'm trying to go work out. I'm trying to curl some beers.
I'm still not buying in, fam. I'm sorry. Like the production for me is still lacking for BeastMode. It just seems like all of his shit is dated. Like he's going through a catalog from somebody sent him 5 years ago. And I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. This production aside, he still can rap. He still got talent. That's still there. But he's picking the wrong damn beats. Like this is just not it for me. This is more of a, when did Waka Flocka come out? Like this is Waka meets MGK. Like this is what I get from Anthony BeastMode. And on this is the vibe that I get. But I also get that same production value from back then. Like I wasn't impressed. And I want it to be, and I keep trying to like the stuff that he does and trying to find more positive than negative. But when I'm turned off by the production, it's real hard to get me back on the other side because the production is what leads me. And this wasn't it for me, fam. And I tried. I really did try.
I liked it. It was energy. Anthony BeastMode is definitely Waka Flocka, MOP, Onyx. Anthony BeastMode is the only person in the country rap genre in his lane right now. And the other person I see that could be closely remote or remotely close, I said that backwards, is God damn, I can't think of his name. Let me thumb through my notes here.
Well, I really just want his production to be better. It just doesn't sound modern, bro. And I'm trying not to be biased.
You know what I want to hear on the track together, but I know it'll never happen because the fan base and following us too far apart. Yeah. I need to hear River Billy and Anthony BeastMode on the record together.
I mean, they're in the same pocket.
Anthony is a little more out there than River Billy, but River Billy has a chance to catch. And you know, I agree with you, but this type of music, this energy music, is kind of dated. No one's doing it now, not even in hip hop. The only person.
No, but we can't just. But I'm not judging it just off of this song. I'm judging off of all of the songs that we have reviewed from Anthony BeastMode. Every single beat, every single video that we reviewed, the beat sounded dated, like his shit was old and not released in 2021, like it was released almost half a decade prior. And it was just, and I don't know what that is. Now, that could be his thing. If he wants to go on these little throwback beats, so it's some shit that he's been sitting on and he want to reinvent, then that's fine. He's winning because, like you said, there is nobody else doing what he is doing. And he's winning with it. But you're winning, that's the caveat. You're winning with it now, but you're winning with stuff that is sounding dated when you place it in today's 2021 hip-hop. You're more of a 2014, 13 hip-hop styles of production and beats that you're selecting. If that is what's making you win, then fine. I'm not shitting on any of that. I just can't get into it because I want to hear more of it. If you're going to throw back, go fucking back a decade or two. Like if you want to do some throwback type shit, because back then they had content. Like this is just party and aggression. We've heard a semi-ballad from him. We've heard other party songs. Like it's just, if this is your lane, dude, I'm not tripping. I'm really not a hater. All I'm saying is the stuff that we're hearing sounds like it's dated, but based on the numbers that he's doing, I don't think the people give a fuck. Like this is some shit that they're buying into and they love it. If they're dated with the love, then run with it. Like, make money off of it.
Man, can you just imagine Anthony BeastMode in a concert?
It's probably real aggressive. He's probably doing mosh pits and all kinds of shit.
Well, I'm here for the shits, man. I'm here for the shits. And my feelings haven't completely changed about Anthony BeastMode on the other records we reviewed. It's just this one here brought it up to this one here hit on all cylinders for me. It didn't seem like he out-rapped the beat. I do agree with you on what you're saying about it sounding dated, but I just think this is just his lane. And maybe at this point he hasn't got with a producer who can create or carve out a natural sound for him, but stay in that lane. Because
I think if he got somebody, I could hear him over some Shamu shit with his style, and he would probably fucking murder it. Like probably one of his best tracks ever. Because Shamu gives you a throwback type of vibe, like Outkast, Goody Mob, like back in the day, still standing type days vibe. It gives you that. I don't know if he could do that because it's more of a slower tempo, and he's definitely high aggression, high energy, faster beats. Maybe Shamu's not the best person to use. I don't know. Because the the number of producers that are actually over here that are known that are throwing their tags out. It's only like 3 or 4. All 4 of them. Maybe Sin could do something, but again, he's more laid back and chill with the vibe than Anthony BeastMode is. And I don't know. There might not be anybody over here for him. That's why he's doing these types of things. He might need to step out of country rap and just go straight hip hop and find a beat maker that is a hybrid between hip hop and rock. Like Mixboy would work for him. Him and Mixboy would probably like fall in love and have a fucking duet. Like that would be dope because Mixboy does this type of shit.
You know, the more as you're talking, I'm sorry to interrupt. As you talk,
you're good.
As you talk, do you know who Anthony BeastMode reminds me of? I seen them not today, but when they first came into the game and I got a chance to see them rock live a couple times. Anthony BeastMode reminds me of early MGK.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I first seen MGK rock live at Warped Tour. And that energy MGK had is what Anthony BeastMode has now. Now I think MGK is a better rapper at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, MGK is not rapping right now, so I don't, and with the success he currently is having, I doubt if he ever raps again. But
I wouldn't blame him. But in comparison, Bad Boy didn't know what the fuck to do with MGK back then. Like he was just a white boy that they were trying to get to rap to black people, which was totally the wrong fucking angle to go. And by the time they figured it out, it was too late. And now he's figured it out and he's on a completely different path. Like rapping and acting and singing. Like he's multiplied his revenue stream. Anthony BeastMode could do the same thing. Like he's got the look to possibly be on camera. And by the way, Drake did this video. Great job, Drake. Fucking stellar job. And I like the drone footage too. I didn't know you did that too. What I don't like about his stuff, and it's been consistent with me, it's always been the production. Like you said, he needs to find a producer, mesh with him or her, and just create a project. And it brings out you instead of us hearing you on these beats that you're trying to be like that vibe. And a great producer brings you out instead of you trying to mesh with what you're given off of leased beats, which is what they sound like. And I don't know, bro. I'm a fan of the talent, just not a fan of the production, because the production is not me.
If I found out that he hasn't went in with any of these producers on the records we reviewed.
These sound like leases. These are leases.
It wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
Because the beats sound like they have no emotion. And all the emotion is in him.
Yeah.
So, you know, and there might be things that if he went in with the producer, they might tweak because they're vibing together. So, but again, man, I think when you look at his fan base and you look at what he does in his lane, I still think he has no choice but to grow. And I think Anthony BeastMode, at over 600,000 followers on IG, he's pretty much a household name in a lot of households right now.
So he's winning at something, man. I guess I'm just sitting here being the hater, but the formula he's got is working. So, but my question is, has this formula not changed since he's been out? Do I need to go back and listen to some old stuff just to see if all of those things are dated too? Like, has this been him consistently? Has he not grown? He's in a pocket, he's staying there, and he's comfortable. Like, those are questions that I have.
We got to keep out. We're definitely keeping our eye on Anthony BeastMode. And right now, he's probably one, alongside Big Poe in 2021, he's the most consistent country rap artist when it comes to visuals.
And I don't know if any of them are great visuals when you add the song in it. Visual-wise, fucking stellar once you mute it. And no, again, I'm not shitting, but once you cut it on, then it takes it. It's not the song level with Big Poe and the song level of Anthony BeastMode. They're not comparison. They're not comparable. Big Poe has lapped him on a couple of those times because of the dated instrumentation.
Okay. All right, let's keep it moving. Last up for the day.
But before you say that, in comparison to those two, Poe probably got 2 videos that'll probably be nominated for like 2 videos of the year, in my opinion. And you said that we reviewed Anthony Beast Mode as many times. I don't think any of his stuff would be recommended for videos of the year. When you compare repeat value, song quality, again, the video productions are still fucking dope. But it's when you marry the audio and the audio pulls down the video. Poe doesn't have that. Like, and I'm only throwing this out there now because I was going over some categories for our award show that we're trying to do at the end of the year, and like Poe is in most of them dominating, and it ain't even off of some, biasness. It's just off of the consistency of the work. He has to be in a lot of those categories because he's got something that's applicable in the category. So does Adam and Struggle. But they also dropped 5 from one project, and Adam just dropped 1. Like, Adam probably has 10 videos already for the year. Like, when you add in Struggle shit, too.
Yeah, but considering he already had promised to do 6, 7 off that project with Struggle, so yeah.
Right. So, and then Struggle, when you throw in his 5 from the combo project, Struggle had 2 before that. So, Struggle's right behind him. Like, the people that are consistent are the ones who are definitely going to. This is all a popularity contest. Like, the more you throw out there, the more people are going to be talking about you, and the more people are talking about you, the more money you're applicable to make because they're still talking about you. You're still relevant. When you're not throwing your music out, and you're only throwing out like 1 song every 6 months, like you can't win in this game in country rap. You can't win that way. Well, you can't win in music that way because you have to be consistently throwing out product to preview for the people to see, for them to buy in, and then come over and be a quote unquote fan or not. Like, and a lot of these guys that are in country rap they're losing because of that. They're losing because they're not being consistent enough. They're being outworked by the other people. It's not that they got more money, just they're consistently putting out music, and they're spacing out in enough intervals to where people aren't being bored in between each release, and they're still, just as you're getting over the last piece, they're hitting you with another one, and then as you're getting over that one, they're hitting you with another one, and repeat the whole cycle. Like, once y'all figure that out, because you don't have radio, you have to do it that way. There is no other way for you to do it. And once radio comes in, and then there's a different element for you to be able to manipulate fans, that's a completely different thing. But for now, you have to use YouTube as your number 1 piece, and then use social media platforms as your advertising and marketing for YouTube. That's just my minor rant. I apologize.
All right, last song for the day. It's a record you sent over. And I was like, I bet he didn't listen to this record before he sent this record over.
Oh, I did. I did.
Okay.
I did.
All right.
Because it's one of my favorite songs. Like, it's like right behind Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. Have You Ever Seen the Rain is definitely up there. It's in my top 5 for sure.
Okay. Struggle Jennings and Brianna Harness hit us with a duet to Have You Ever Seen the Rain? All right, I'm gonna let you jump it off since it's one of your favorite records of all time.
Well, I did.
Who do you know the originator of the record is?
Clarence Clearwater Revival. I think it's a full name, but it's just CCR if you old school. But yes, I used to listen to that type of stuff. This is back in backstage days when I had to listen to other shit. So it was being played over the loudspeaker.
Whoa.
But this is
Come out.
Yeah, backstage days.
No. You said you had to listen to. I was at backstage. I didn't have to listen to that.
Bro, you have to. Well, you was in the hood. I was not. I had to listen to it because I was in Noonan, and I couldn't just play, Waka Flocka or mixtapes. Yeah, I know.
I was in the hood.
No, I had to diversify my music selection because of where I was, and this is one of the songs that grew on me. I think the Ghost soundtrack, I played that repeatedly. It was a bunch of things that I played repeatedly, and then as I'm playing it, I began to like the music and became fans of certain songs, and this is one of them. Again, but with that, I wasn't crazy about this rendition, but Struggle did it justice. I was not expecting Struggle to hold a note, but he did. But he stayed in his pocket. It was almost like he was talking and not singing. and he just held words, which I was cool with. I wasn't tripping on it. I don't know. This is probably the time in the concert, as they're performing, that Struggle gets to rest, that he gets to just mellow down and take a breather, because this song really is no effort for him, because it's just him talking. I like Brianna's voice. There's not anything negative about it. Like this is just a cool rendition of a classic song.
Okay, I ain't mad at that at all. Now, let me tell you this. This is what I like. And we've talked about Struggle and Caitlyn and Struggle and Brianna. I love when Struggle gets together with his daughter and does these type of records. Like,
what is who?
His daughter.
That's his child?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Struggle name is William Harness.
You never told me that, bro. You know I did not know that. This is his child?
Yes.
The fuck?
Yes. They had an EP out called Sunny Days, where the entire EP was like this, where Struggle didn't rap, he basically sung. And this is just a continuation of that EP called Sunny Days.
I am.
And for me to be honest, maybe
right now.
maybe I didn't talk about it because he sung on the entire project, and you don't like country singing.
I don't, but I'm still a Struggle fan, and anybody, I'm still gonna have to listen to Adam when he's singing. But even at that, I didn't know this was his child. Did I listen to Ryan Upchurch
when he sings?
I try not to, because it's really, really southern. It's really country. That's that southern drawl shit. I can't. No.
But yes, you know what? I like this. I like the tandem when they're together. And I think we often talk about marketing and promoting people on your label, people in your crew, people in your family. Bro, how can you go wrong doing an EP with your daughter? How can you go wrong releasing videos with your daughter? How can you go wrong having your daughter sing on your hooks? How can you go wrong? And to me, this is the ultimate girl dad. My man Struggle doing this thing. The video made me feel like a live performance. Whoever shot this video is sick on that type of shooting. Like, that joint is so close and in their face, but it gives you that nostalgic feel of watching an old movie or a documentary, you know, on the Beatles or CCR for that matter. So, me personally,
I didn't even comment on the video. Like, the video was, I don't know. This was, because this song means so much to me, I probably tune the video out, to be honest, because this is a very sad moment in my life that brings back a memory. So I probably need to go back and watch the video. I listened to the song Struggle and Brianna, and I judged it off of that, but I did not go back and watch. I'll redo that, and then if I have anything different to say, I'll just put it in the comments.
How do you feel about him working with his daughter?
I didn't know this until now. So now that is the case, then I'm trying to remember if I said anything inappropriate about his daughter in another video. If I did, I apologize. Okay, good.
Oh, somebody's daughter.
I know, but damn, I wasn't trying to. I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. I'm in advance and in retrospect. If I said anything fucked up, I'm sorry. But father, daughter, family business has always been near and dear to my heart. Like, I'm trying to get my kids into music, but they don't give a fuck. So it's just me trying to build an empire that's probably going to die when I die. But for him to do this and bringing her in, and she can actually sing, this is a special moment. Like, this is probably a special moment for them in their life. And you can see that in the video, truth be told. And I'm watching it now as I'm talking to you. Like, you can see the passion. The cinematography in this shit is dope. Like, great angles, great lighting. It set the mood right, and it looks sad. And this is a very, very sad song. Good job. I don't know.
Maybe I need to listen closer to the words. Shit.
this is a very, if you listen to a lot of rap and you're aggressive, but there's certain songs that take me back to certain times in my life that makes me do a little retrospective. And I get a little emotional because I know that I'm no longer there and I've survived that point in my life. This is old Griffin. This is Roro times, and I'm trying to, like, the fuck? Why was I even doing dumb shit like this? Like that type of thing. And I'm past all of that. So like have you ever seen it? Have you ever been down? Like this record, this type of song takes you there to where it makes you count your blessings to where you are today because you have survived so much in the past and overcame it. This wasn't a heartache for me. This wasn't a breakup. This was a moment in life to where I should have been dead and I'm not. So now that I'm not and I can go back and remember it, I'm good. Say it again.
Thankful.
Absolutely. Grateful, thankful, prayerful, like, yes, without a doubt. And they did it. They did the song justice, though. I still wasn't. It was just it was acoustic, and it was a little bit slower pattern, but they did a damn good job with the rendition. And like I said, this is probably going to be well, now that I know that it's his daughter that he's bringing out, like, this is probably going to be one of the highlights of the concert. Not only for him to just chill and sing with his daughter, but to emote, because he's not emoting a lot in his raps. Struggle's pretty monotone when he's rapping, whether he's doing it aggressively with Adam or he's doing his solo stuff and he's doing some throwback type stuff. He's still monotone with it. This allows him to emote.
All right, man. Well, that's all I have. We, recap real quick. We started off with Beers Up by Camo Brian, Ginger Billy featuring Brandon Hartt with 2 T's, All My Trucks, and the BeastMode with RMM, Rebel, Mud, Mayhem, and we ended off with Struggle Jennings and Brianna Harness with Have You Ever Seen the Rain? And
you can't be hiding no more tidbits like that now. Like, I did not know that this was his daughter. Like, you're supposed to be hitting me with the news. Like, did you know? Because I don't know. Because I just listened to the music. That's it.
Actually, I'm joking. I knew last week.
Okay.
Well, when you sent me the record, I knew.
Okay.
But I didn't know. So that's what made me do the research, and because I knew they had a project together, and I knew I used to see videos like this by them even last year. But I didn't know. But when you sent me the video and I started doing a little research, I found out that was his daughter. And I like, now this really, really makes sense. Now I got to find out, is Caitlyn related?
That's the one with the big glasses, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But though that's his crew. We never hear about Struggle with anyone but Caitlyn and Brianna.
And if that's daughter and maybe another relative, then that's even more so high five for Struggle, because you keeping family employed and you building that family legacy. Like, when you're gone, fam, somebody got to carry this shit on, or at least understand the business side of it. Like, I got over 10,000 songs out there, and none of my kids give a fuck. Then they ain't gonna know what to do. They're probably gonna be like, man, we gonna sell that shit, not knowing that they can keep the shit for 75 years and make money off of it.
Hey, man. It happens. It happens. Kids don't really know a lot of kids don't really know what we work hard for, but then maybe one day it'll just click.
Yeah, after they done sitting around like, well, how was Daddy making money? Well, it was maybe it was the music that was moving and streaming daily. Like, okay, well, what do we do with it? Let's research. I'm just tripping. What is that? Man.
I think that's...
I don't know. You can get calls while you're recording.
Yeah, and it just does something crazy. That's it for me. I don't want nothing crazy to happen again.
For sure. We done had one of them already. This is a good video and great classic song.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what I like most? We just covered 4 videos, 4 songs in the same genre that all give a different type of feel. And I think that shows the growth in this genre. Look at the 4 songs we reviewed. None of those records make you feel the same.
Well, this also scary for me because now the subgenre is developing subgenres, and I'm okay with it because now we get to diversify. But it looks like the same people are diversifying. We need more talent. We need new blood. We need new faces. We need new voices. I don't know what they're doing. I know they're out there. Just do it, y'all. Like, grab a mic, put out an effort. Like, do some legit shit. Go find us. Don't lease beats. Well, if you have to lease beats, then lease beats. But try to find you a producer, and y'all create something magical. Because the genre is wide open. Like you said, that's 4 different types. We got Struggle to the Ballad. BeastMode did a party record. Camo did a chill vibe record. And who am I missing? Oh, Ginger Billy just dropped bars, but he was being funny with the shit. Like, this 4 types. And then all 4 would not be played on the same radio format either. So this is definitely diversification at its finest.
All right, man. That's it for me. For all you people out there, countryrapreport.com. Hit that thing. Log in. All right? If you're checking us out on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Everything right there in the Country Rap Report playlist is right there handy dandy for you, man. Again, I want to say salute to all our first and last time viewers. We love you guys. And
well, let me drop one more thing. Like, I don't know if we're getting a lot of submissions because I don't check that email, but and then we're supposed to be doing a podcast specifically about this topic, but I want to drop it right here at the end of this video because there's some names in here that might get some extra views. If you have music that applies to country rap and you want it to get some sort of radio play, we have our own radio station, WCRR. Also the link for you to be able to send that song via email is on countryrapreport.com. Go all the way to the very bottom. You see the little email thing. Click on that, and it'll open up your browser so you can send over an email with the music in it, preferably MP3s, not WAV files or FLAC or anything else. Just send MP3s. But this, you guys do know that you get paid for that, right? Like, this is another revenue generator for you, and a lot of you are not doing it. And we know you're not doing it because we have to go and download songs that we want to see get it radio play for you. But it's your music. So either you're not doing it, your team's not doing it, your label's not doing it, whatever that scenario is, it's not getting done. And for you to not want to make money in this, if this is a hobby, fine. But you have an opportunity to generate some revenue. It might be a couple dollars, but some money is better than no money. And if you don't have any music being played in rotation, then whoever's listening to this in Africa or in Asia or wherever they are on the planet, they will never be able to hear you because you haven't sent any music in. So we are begging you, if you have music that wants to be heard, regardless of the quality, send it over and we'll put it in rotation on the radio station.
Gotta say one time to our guy, Outlaw Preacher Biggie Paul. He submitted.
No, he didn't.
Outlaw, I'm just looking at submissions for the station for the week.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Outlaw Preacher Biggie Paul has submitted. Chad Arms.
We did say we wanted to hear more from him.
Now I don't know if that's the record or not. Chad Arms has submitted.
Okay.
There's a gentleman who goes by the name of Graves. Him and Rizzo have submitted.
Okay.
Shotgun Shane just submitted the record he just dropped.
Okay.
Matt Town just submitted. So all these are submissions within the past 14 days. So
that's what's up.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get all those songs added within the next 2 days, and y'all definitely lock it in, man. Lock the radio station in. It's the only radio station bumping country rap music. And
well, they also need to do some other stuff logistically for them to get paid. But we'll go over that when we do that podcast, because you can't just throw it out there and expect to get paid. You got to go and tell the people who is going to go looking for your music that it's being played here. But that's the logistics side of it. We'll go over.
That might be something we need to talk about here, and you put on the MIP. I just wanted to say that.
It's going to definitely be on MIP. It's a to-do list of what they have to do to get paid, like BDS, Media Base, and Sound Exchange. Those are the 3 that they need to be registered for ASAP. And we'll give links and or a to-do list. CSAC is another PRO. Like this, you got ASAP, BMI, and CSAC. Those are the 3 majors. But for them to get paid for radio play, they have to register those 3: BDS, Media Base, and Sound Exchange. Sound Exchange is all of this shit on here online. BDS and Media Base catches shit on terrestrial radio, which might get played in somebody's overnight time. You never know. But if you're not registered there, it will never click.
All right, tell them again. BDS,
Media Base, and Sound Exchange. And most distributors in 2021 have Sound Exchange as your store. So whenever you upload your music through your distro, it sends the music to Sound Exchange. So immediately it's looking for your shit as soon as your music goes live. If you don't have that as a store for your distro, then there is a lot of work you got to do, because you got to fill out a whole fucking spreadsheet with Sound Exchange, and it is not easy. It's very complicated. So preferably find you a distro that has Sound Exchange as an option. You don't have to go through all those paperworks, or get somebody that's pretty decent with Excel spreadsheets and following through on the to-do list that you have to follow for you to register your music with Sound Exchange.
All right, man, that's a great tidbit to end the show off with. Again, man, y'all please check out the station WCRR, submit the music. And look, man, I know every town has to have at least one country rap artist, or an artist that you feel like that will be appreciated in the country rap music genre. You don't have to be the artist, man. Just plug us in with the artist. Make sure we get their music, get their videos. Let's make this thing grow. Because I'm finding myself struggling when I'm on social media looking for artists. Now, I'm not mad or hating on any of the artists that are out there, but every day I feel like it's 365 days a year. I should be able to discover a new artist every day, because I feel like there's an artist starting their music career right now.
True.
And I don't think country rap should be any different.
I think that's fair.
All right, man. That's all I got for him.
That's all I got. I don't have nothing else right now.
And I apologize to everyone who hear the squeaky fan in the background. I just realized I never turn it off, but it's perfect. All right, man. I appreciate you guys as always, man. We are the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, Vic Excel.
This your dude, Spank.
And man, we'll check y'all out next time. Peace.
Peace.